UK Home Office has released a publication to provide more information on what dates some of the proposed changes on UK immigration policies will take effect. And one of the astonishing thing about this is the fact that every of the policy has actually been expected to take effect from spring 2024, and there's been a lot of concern on which dates, which month is that going to happen. The truth is, it has been released on gov.uk, and then we now know when each of those proposed changes will take effect. And the only thing that is a bit of a concern is the fact that one of those proposed changes will take effect earlier than the start of spring 2024, which is a major concern for people who are looking at switching to this visa category and all of that. So yeah, this video is just going to be around sharing with you guys that information. The link to the information is going to be in the description of this video, and I'll also share my thoughts with you guys also what I think you guys need to do if you are actually in this situation of applying for this visa, and how this is going to affect your family and all of those things. Yeah, so just going to be a breakdown and more detailed explanation on what we have on the new publication published by the UK Home Office on the 30th of January 2024. So if this sounds like something you'd like to know, if you're on any of the pre-settlement visa categories that will be affected by some of these proposed changes, then you sure want to watch this video till the end. And if you're coming across this channel for the first time, come on, do well to hit the subscribe button to join the amazing growing family. And my returning subscribers, thank you guys for being here. I really do appreciate you guys. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. Based on the publication on gov.uk on the 30th of January 2024, we now have dates on when some of these changes is going to take effect. So I'm going to just take up each of these proposed changes to legal migration rules for family and work visa in 2024, and then also of course share with you guys when this information or when these changes will take effect. Now, one of the major changes which has raised a lot of concerns among so many people, a lot of panic really, is those who are looking at moving to the care visa. So it's stated here that social care workers will not be allowed to bring dependents, that is partners and children, on their visa. And this particular change is expected to take effect from 11th of March 2024. So it's stated on gov.uk that they will be banning newly arriving care workers from bringing immediate family from the 11th of March 2024. So if you still have your COS application with your employer, I think this is the right time to start having a conversation with them to try to hasten up all of this process so you can push out your application before the 11th of March 2024. And the thing is, this is not only affecting people who are newly coming into the UK, this is also going to affect those who are probably on a student visa and you're trying to switch to the health and care visa. If you do this after 11th of March, your partner who came into the UK with you on the student visa will not be able to apply for the dependent visa. You can check out one of my previous videos. I explained that in details, and you can also check on gov.uk the publication on the further explanation to the proposed changes announced by the Home Secretary, I think sometime in December 2023. So you just make sure you look at that, because I've seen people saying, oh, this policy is only for those who are newly coming to the UK. That's not true. It's also affecting those who are probably on a student visa moving to the health and care visa, because the trend has really been people are unable to secure a good job and can't afford to pay for post-study work visa or secure a sponsorship role. Many students oftentimes go through the care route, which is one of the ways majority of international students have been able to secure that stay back in the UK. So what the policy now is that from 11th of March 2024, if you are newly coming to the UK on the health and care visa, or you're on a student visa, you're switching to the health and care visa, your partner, your dependent won't be able to apply for the dependent visa. So this is very important for you to know. Now, another major change was that the baseline minimum salary to be sponsored for a skilled worker visa will rise from 26,200 to 38,700. Now, this is not applicable to those who are on the health and care visa route. Now, the question is, when is this going to take effect? And it's been stated on gov.uk that the skilled worker minimum salary increase will happen on the 4th of April 2024. So it means that if you're looking up for sponsorship roles and you've been able to secure a job and you're still waiting for your COS, this is definitely the time to try to hasten up your employer, especially if the new job you got doesn't pay up to the expected amount. Then you sure do want to push out your application for the skilled worker visa as soon as possible before the 4th of April 2024. And this is really important. It's really sad that this is going to make it extremely difficult for international students to be able to secure sponsorship roles in the UK. And it's just a bit dicey because the first thing is international students will find it difficult to move to the health and care visa if they've got a family, and it gets more difficult also for them to secure the skilled worker visa because of the increase in the minimum salary threshold requirement. And it becomes extremely difficult also to apply for the post-study work visa because it's now expensive with the new policy that was put into place to increase IHS fee by almost 67%. So it's really a lot of money, to keep your stay in the United Kingdom if you're unable to secure the health and care visa. So this is my advice really for those who are looking at coming to the UK in 2024. Please, if you've got a family that you want to look out for another country, UK might not be a good option for you to come study because firstly, you can't bring in your family, one, and the chances of you even being able to get a good job to bring in your family later on might be slim. So you don't want to spend millions of naira, thousands of pounds to study in the UK, and at the end you have to go back to your home country. Trust me guys, it's not worth the investment. Another major change proposed by the UK Home Office is changes to the shortage occupation list in order to reduce the number of jobs where it will be possible to sponsor overseas workers below the usual minimum salary. So basically, this has also been expected that the initial changes to the shortage occupation list will also happen in April, very likely 4th of April. So by 4th of April, there's possibility that we're going to get another shortage occupation list, because the major reason is because they're trying to reduce number of people that are going to be coming to the UK on the jobs that they can apply for a visa with a salary or minimum salary requirement lower than the standard being proposed. So yeah, the migration advisory committee will be sitting on that, and we're probably going to get on that list from the 4th of April 2024. So another major change is that the minimum income for spousal visa used to be 18,000 or is 18,600 per year, and this is going to be increased to 29,000 and ultimately 38,700, and this is expected to take effect. So the spousal or partner visa minimum income will first increase to 29,000 on the 11th of April 2024 to around 34,500 at another unspecified time later in 2024, and finally to around 38,700 pounds by early 2025. So yeah, a lot of changes that's really going to be happening. And lastly, another major update is that they're looking at reviewing the post-study work visa. Honestly, for me, I think it's really a bit dicey, to be honest, because if they are looking at reviewing the post-study work visa, what exactly are they trying to review? Are they trying to reduce the number of years people can stay on the post-study work visa, or are they trying to stop the post-study work visa outrightly, or what exactly is their plan? However, we don't know. We don't know what they are really looking at doing. So the Home Office was supposed to commission the Migration Advisory Committee to begin to work on the graduate visa review in January 2024, but not yet done. So at the time of this video, with the committee expected to report in late 2024. So they're expected to report in late 2024. However, we haven't really heard about any major changes in that regard. So yeah, let's look at what is going on happening. Honestly, for me, I think moving to the UK, you need to be strategic. The only way I would advise anyone to move to the UK right now is to move on the skilled worker visa. If you've got an amazing, talent and skills, I think the best bet is to look for a job that will give you sponsorship to move into the UK and start your life directly, through the 5 years route towards your indefinite leave to remain. But if you want to come and study in the UK, they have to think twice. You need to have a very good plan. You need to be highly skilled to make sure that there's possibility of you getting a job upon completion of your program, and not just getting a job, getting a well-paid job that is going to give you the opportunity to apply for the skilled worker visa. So yeah, that's that about the new publication posted last night. That was on the 30th of January 2024. So if you have any question in relation to this, please state in the comment section. If you have any concerns, or you have any thoughts, contrary thoughts to what has been mentioned in this video, please also state in the comment section. And if you find this video resourceful and informative, please click on the like button. And also, if you're coming across this channel for the first time, do well to hit on the subscribe button to join the amazing growing family. My returning subscribers, you guys are amazing. Thank you for being here. So this will be the end of this video, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you.